Blarla. Hello peeps and welcome back to Project Hospital. I've decided to continue with traumatology for a little while. We have been doing a lot of work in infectious diseases, working through their insurances, but we've got another really long one, which is to do 10 epidemic events in a row. And it's going to take ages to do that, so I thought we might jump over to traumatology for a bit and start working through that insurance policy in the meantime. And the first one was to treat 5 patients a day at traumatology, which I completed absolutely instantly because of course traumatology has been open for a while. So that was 5,000 doubloons right there. What's the next one? We've also completed the next one. Look, objective for insurance company has been completed. Enable hospitalization at traumatology. We did do that, so that's 10,000 doubloons there. Excellent. So what is this? So we have to successfully finish 3 accident events in a row. Oh, look at all this. So instead of hitting this button, are we going to be hitting this button? So that's what's going on. But traumatology seems to have some of the most challenging illnesses now over neurology, which I always personally considered the most challenging department after cardiology, purely based on one particular illness that can be a guaranteed death every time it arrives. Well, we sort of got that kind of going on with traumatology with a couple of problems. So, what's this guy? This guy is somebody, look, that's come in through emergency, unrelated to this, who has severe hemorrhaging. So we need to get a pressure bandage on there. I did a fast, and this is how we discovered it. Indeed it is. Let's see what else we've got going on here. Nothing really. I suppose we could do abdominal palpitations, but really we just need to send him to general surgery. And now it's just getting away from us again, like it always does. Let's just hit this. Let's stop messing around. What's the time? 11. Okay. So, look at all this stuff. Is there anything? The urgent echo finished and found nothing. It looks like I'm going to have to deal with this first. We did the heart monitoring. That was okay. So we need to send him for a USG. I think what we'll do, we will send him over to there, get him out of here and get that USG. Right, what have we got here? Read it. Okay, fire crews are battling a massive wildfire that has forced thousands of people from their homes and left hundreds of injured behind. My goodness. Hospitals across the region must prepare for an increased number of seriously injured patients. So we're going to take over all of them, and we do seem to have a full list here. I'm assuming the chopper might even take off for this. I guess we'll see. We've seen one ambulance go. I would have thought the chopper would go, but maybe it's not going to. Yeah, there goes another ambulance. So we've got a few here to deal with, as all the ambulances gone now. So surely the chopper is due to go. We've got no more ambulances to send. Come on, fly, my pretty. Surely. Oh, the first ambulance is arriving. What do we have here? He is from the event. I mean, okay. This doesn't look too bad in the grand scheme of what can come in through the door, to be honest. So we'll do the physical. We'll give him something for the pain. And I'm assuming this... I don't know. He's stable. He's stable. He looks like a fireman, doesn't he? So I guess do a physical. Is he gonna... Sorry, mate. Come back. Come back. Come and do this physical. Okay. Right. Any additional information, because you know we got the physical going. He needs an X-ray. So what's the emergency for? Is that for this? Yeah, this emergency care here. Which is only giving us a -1. So I'm a bit worried that the emergency care is going to make him really quite uncomfortable. But we'll do the emergency care. And then we're going to send him to orthopedy. And it's in orthopedy that he can get his interview. And he can also get his head x-ray that he requires. For this, and then we can also do the surgery. Now this chappie, is it again? Do we need to be here? Let's do a physical, give him a bandage and some painkillers, and I think we're just going to send him straight to orthopedy. Look, this guy is going to this guy is probably going to come back to trauma downstairs, which I don't really want. So I'm just going to give him a random diagnosis. So he goes to the ICU. But I'm going to take control because I don't want them to necessarily treat him for that. I need this done. So, but I don't want him to go back down to trauma. That'd be awful. Okay, right. Chopper still hasn't gone, has it? The chopper still has not gone. Yeah. So we'll do the physical. But then we're going to send him to orthopedy and they can sort out his leg x-ray, right? This is ridiculous. These are all easy things. They really are starting off simple. Unless this is the one. Unless this is the one. This is not the one. Again, just that whatever. Ooh, maybe this one. Severe leg pain and limited leg motion. The chopper still hasn't gone, so I was thinking maybe there's going to be nobody serious here. But this dude could totally be serious. Let's have a look. Well, whatever's going on here, it's serious. So let's get that physical done straight away. We're also going to take a blood pressure, and we're also going to do some heart monitoring. I think we should also do a fast, which can be a bit hit and miss with these guys. Oh look, we instantly know. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Here we go. So we know instantly what it is. And there's all sorts going on here, although none of that. So we could do the evaluation. That we can definitely do, just as a 100% confirmation. Now, we definitely need to do the burn management. A lot of this makes them very uncomfortable, though. It generally does. So, severe leg pain, which we can certainly give painkillers for him. We should probably put some protective dressing on there. So it wasn't too bad. It could have been a lot more difficult than it actually was. Here's another one that I am going to quite literally send straight to orthopedy the second that we can, for a lower limb x-ray. Undergoing stabilization. Stable. Go away. There we go. Let's get that done. Back to this gentleman. So we've done the burn management. Oh no, that was good. Look, that did wonders. We've done the burn management. We've put on the protective dressing. We've given him some painkillers. He's looking much, much better. Look at that. Look at dead tissue in a full thickness wound. I think what we might do is give him the cream for that, because that sounds proper nasty. Okay, what's this one? Nothing we're interested in. Nothing we're interested in. Okay. Ooh. Somebody has arrived that might have something serious. Or we might just be sending them to orthopedy. Hard to say right now. But let's start with a physical. Maybe it'll be something exciting. I just keep sending everybody to orthopedy. Look at all these things that we could have. Severe arm pain. Okay. Ooh, thermal burn of an arm. Okay. So very similar to the last one that we had, to be honest. So I will just repeat exactly what I did before. Oh, I can't seem to put that steroid cream on. Oh, he hasn't. Seems like he might have not got that problem. Okay. Well, straightforward. It's very similar to the last one. Jordan, no! Okay. Oh, Jordan's not part of the emergency. Jordan is not part of the emergency, but has the most exciting things going on at the moment. So we're going to do some emergency care for this damaged artery, anti-hemorrhagics for this hemorrhaging, pressure bandage for this severe hemorrhaging. Get all these things done first. We could have... no, that's fine. We'll get all that done. Oh, we finally confirmed what's wrong with David Anderson. Okay. And it was the one that I took a wild guess at, apparently. Right, let's get back to Jordan. We need them to get these bits done. And then we can do a physical. We're going to do a few tests here, I think. We'll start with a physical, because we could find some pretty serious things about. Let's let them do this first, though. Who's this guy? Oh, it's a lady. She is part of the event, so I guess we'll find out. She looks like she's got a whole catalogue of weird and wonderful things that it could be. Look, and other people are getting their X-rays, so and we're just giving them leg casts. You know, the other people really did just sort of have nothing going on. Right, let's do a physical. We're definitely going to start there. I would like to do blood pressure, definitely. We're also going to do the pulse thing as well. And we should also do heart monitoring. This guy had his evaluation, so that's fine. Let's now send him to trauma. Get him out of here. That's not a problem. This guy's also had his X-ray. Leg cast for you. Lovely. Don't really need to worry about them anymore. What's this one? Oh, right. So this lady has CO poisoning. That's what she's come in with, is it? So we better sort of just check her heart over. That's definitely a thing. Let's also get her on the old oxygens there. She's a little bit nauseous, but she's not actually being ill. So that's good. So we've got abdominal shattered wound. That doesn't sound good, does it? That doesn't sound good at all. Let's do a fast, actually, as well, just to look at that soft tissue on the inside, see if we can see anything with it. He's not part of the event, and he's just collapsed in the corridor. Ooh, Jane Scott, severe frostbite or thermal burn? Can't tell just yet. We'll have to have a look at this. Let's have a physical. Let's work out whether we're dealing with severe frostbite or a thermal burn. Let's see if we can... it's probably an evaluation, is it? Yeah. Okay. We can arrange the evaluation. We can definitely do that. Carol Jackson's heart monitoring. Oh, look, we have found a few issues there. Let's get that dealt with instantly. Okay. So we've got some necrosis here. Now, this treatment, they don't like. Give her steroid creams for this as well. They don't like it at all. Right, I think this lady can probably now go to internal medicine. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. So it's definitely a thermal burn. This much we have learnt. A thermal burn. So we're going to do some burn management, protective dressing, and some painkillers, and then she should be all sorted. So this guy, who's not part of the event but is still very much traumatology, we have found upper abdomen trauma and liver damage from that fast scan. That's not good at all. So his heart appears to be okay. Let's just do that chest thing. We should probably do the abdominal palpitations, just trying to find anything else out that we can. So I think... Now, I know that he needs 2 different surgeries for this, but there is a chance that he could have damaged pancreas, and we can see there that that's quite high and can only be found with an MRI. We also have spleen damage, which can only be found by a CT. Stomach perforated, which can only be found with a USG. And if there's a foreign object. So... we actually have to... it's best to do these scans now, even with all these terrible things going on. So what we're going to do, we're going to send him to the ICU. That's where we're going to start. As soon as he gets to the ICU, I would like him to have a USG scan, which is just across the hall if it's available. But really, we also need him to go for a CT and an MRI. Nightmare, I know. It is. But I'm going to do the USG first in case there's a foreign object that we can remove. And that could potentially just help a little bit. Seems Jordan's had his USG. We're all okay there. So we now need to arrange the MRI and the CT. So CT and MRI. We've got those to go next. This is terrifying. This is absolutely terrifying. But we completed the event, so that's great. We might as well go straight in with another one. Fire crews are battling a massive wildfire. Is this exactly the same as the one we just received? It seems to be. I wonder if we'll get anybody interested. Anybody interested in this one? Oh, the chopper took off. Maybe that's a good sign. Jordan is now going for his CT. Now, he should, because we've queued both CT and the MRI, once he's at the CT and he's had that, he should go straight to the MRI, not back to the ICU. So that should be a fairly quick transition. That one here is the chopper. Of course, I had an ambulance arrive. Oh my goodness. Okay, definitely got some traumatology stuff going on here. Could be severe thermal burns, or he could have been struck by lightning. That's quite intense. It seems that it is Judy here that has arrived via ambulance. Don't know how serious it is at the moment. We will do a physical. William will come down the lift here from the helipad. All right. So we can see here that Judy has a thermal burn, so we're going to do the usual stuff that we've been doing there for her, for them. We should also do the evaluation, but then we can send her off to the traumatology department. She'll be fine. However, you know what? I'm gonna relinquish control. So we've got William here. So let's start with the physical. That seems like a good place to start. Somebody else arriving via ambulance right now. What have we got here? Okay, another physical to be had here as well. Possibly an evaluation. We might do an evaluation here. And we could probably do the evaluation here as well. Yeah, probably worth doing. You know, as it all is. Oh, David had his surgery. How is Jordan doing? Is he in the CT? So he's just coming out of the CT now, and it was clear. And you can see they've booked him straight in for the MRI, so he's going to be moved wherever, whichever MRI that they've put him into, which is going to be probably this one here. That'll be good. So we know exactly now what's going on with William. Severe thermal burns. He has dehydration seems to be the main problematic factor here. Although look, we could really do with doing the pulse, because that could be quite dangerous, and we should also check his heart over, see how that is going. Brooke has a thermal burn also, so we can do the usual stuff there and then get her sent to traumatology. Fairly straightforward. We could have ballistic wounds and things here. Let's let's start with the physical and the evaluation. Losing my voice. I should probably give her some painkillers. She's in a lot of pain. Let's have a look at Linda here. This is looking pretty rough around the edges. So they're going straight in with the painkillers. So we've checked William's heart over, which seems to be okay, along with the pulse, right? So turns out he, in the grand scheme of things, isn't that bad. So that's good. Let's check out Jordan, who is now in the MRI. Let's see if anything is going to be revealed from here, because what we can do is we can then queue up all of his surgeries so that he won't come out of surgery until he's had all of his surgical procedures completed. I've got quite a lot of teams in the traumatology department to do that. Surgical teams, I certainly do. Let's get all those done. For Linda, yeah, so do you know, I think we're doing quite well here. Somebody else is on their way in. Really want to see this MRI results. Very, very keen for that. It was clear, so we can just do these 2 surgeries. So we're going to get those 2 queued and get him into surgery now. He should be okay. He should be fine. He's not crashed yet, so I don't think. That's pretty good. Right, it's pretty good. Usual business here then. So once again, we'll do a physical and an evaluation. So we've got a rhythm going here for sure. But we are also getting pretty full around here. Pretty full. I could do with getting some people out. So we've got this person to go to traumatology. This person can now go to traumatology. So can you. Let's get them out of here. You're not quite ready. Okie dokies. Yeah. Everybody, get them all sent to traumatology right now, please. I hope their transfer nurses are quick. They should be. They totally should be. We have now had a lady turn up who absolutely needs emergency care. She has some hemorrhaging, and of course we're a bit full. I could open this, but I noticed someone was coming. So Carol now instantly come in. And we can give her the drugs that she needs to stop that hemorrhaging, which is very important. But otherwise, I think she's probably not too bad over here. Not too bad, but she is part of the event. We'll do a physical. But I don't think we're going to need to do much else, to be honest. We'll do these bits, but I don't think there's going to be anything else that's severe. Don't think so. I suppose we could come across this. No, we're okay. She's fine. So we're probably going to arrange an upper limb X-ray. Send her over to there. They don't need to finish what they're doing here. They can do it on the other department. I can't catch him. Ooh. Oh, he's not part of the event. He's not part of the event, but he is bleeding all over the place. Let's take over and let's get these 2 done quickly as possible. That would be fantastic. What's going on with this guy? I think this guy's probably right. Oh, let's not worry about it. How's Jordan doing? Shall we... Oh, I think we're auto-saving. Let's check on Jordan, who is on his way to surgery. He's going to have his upper abdomen trauma surgery first, by the looks of it. We're also having a staff changeover, but it does look like they managed to get the pressure bandage on first. This nurse hasn't left, but we don't have the doctor to come and do the blood transfusion. You would think the other doctor would have done this before he left for his shift, but apparently not. Jordan has now had both of his surgeries. We're going to give him some painkillers. We're also going to do a physical. Just sort of see if we've got any post-surgical issues. But so far, he's doing quite well. You know, we're keeping him quite stable, which is fantastic and important. I think he's largely done. We should do the abdominal palpitations, I would say. It's definitely worth doing. But otherwise, I think we're probably there. He's had pretty much all the tests. Almost. There it is. Okay, so there's a bit of muscle damage. But he's absolutely fine. He's pulled through. Well done. Well done, Jordan. Oh, wow, it's all super easy. And they all just sort of flew through. And that is another event done. Well, this is going quite well. We shall continue in the next episode, where hopefully it'll be a bunch of other easy stuff, and we can find out what the next step is in this insurance. I was asked in the comments recently how many patients has Royal Peeping Hospital actually treated at this point. And here we are. Here are the statistics for Royal Peeping Hospital as they stand at the moment. We can see here that in this hospital we have treated over 13,000 patients, which is 98% of the patients that have come into the hospital. We haven't treated 197. We've wrongly diagnosed 27, and we've lost 49 cases. That's pretty good. I would say that is pretty good. And we can see we have yesterday's stats. We treated 100% of them, and we wrongly diagnosed one. Today, 110 successfully treated, 100%. So there we are. If you wanted to see the statistics of Royal Peeping Hospital as it stands at the moment, there it is. Wow, I play on this hospital a lot, eh? If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my Patreons for their continued support.